ask is that you do not talk about your boogers, okay? You do not say that you stink. But Mommy, we do. We need balls. Well, honey, you're going to get your balls, okay? But Mommy, you need to play with Doctor, and we need balls. But you know, you used to hate your bath, and now all of a sudden you want a bath. And you should not go on Mommy's computer and all of a sudden try to make a video and tell the world you stink. And to get mamads, all the Uncle Mamads and all the Uncle Papads and all the Auntie Mamads. But Mommy, we want them because we think that they need to tell you to give us balls and to do videos. And that we need our attentions. And you too busy. Yes, Mama has been busy. But you don't stink. Okay? But Mommy, we do, because we wheel babies and we go potty and we go poo-pooed. Honey, those are pretend potties and pretend poo-poos. No, Mommy, we born. So they are we pee-peed and we poo-pooed.
We poo-pooed.
Yeah, okay.
And we papas. Oh my gosh. That's the cutest thing.
I'm so sorry. And Tommy does pick me boogies. Well, honey, I'm sorry, but you need to turn your head when he tries to do that. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't been on here in a long time. I'm sorry. Oh, God, we really are on. Okay, I'm sorry. Welcome to my channel. For a long time that I have been off. I have been off. I have been really busy. I've been working on a few things. Yes, my Sims, I am guilty, but I haven't even put them up on my other channel. But I have been so busy and distracted, and I'll tell you, you guys all know when we dealt with this so-called summer camp thing. When we went to Rockwell for 6 months, when we were evacuated from our facility. When we came back, you know, if you think about are you listening? Yes, Mommy. Go on. We do excuses. Anyway. And that night, you know, when we're all taken away like that, you know, that was really kind of traumatic. Oh gosh, that was sort of traumatic for us. You know, we were kind of uprooted from our living spaces. We were only allowed to take a week's clothes because we were told we probably will be back that weekend. And all my babies, you weren't born here yet, mister. So, and so quit looking at me like that. So you guys know we were there for 6 months, and we were trying to do the best we can, but my babies were here, and then someone went and got all my babies for me and brought them to me because they knew the very first day, they didn't even sleep overnight here. They came with me. And from there, who was born there? Tommy was born there. Olivia Aviana was born there. You were born there. Fred. And then when I came back, I had Caroline that was born here. And then we had little Gretel. Okay? And so then, I haven't realized it, but when I came back, I was pretty depressed, you know, because when we came back, they were It was beautiful here, absolutely beautiful. They made the whole place over, and it was beautiful. But they were supposed to leave my stuff in my room alone, in our clothes, because my clothes had things that were dry cleaning and all that stuff, and apparently they washed them and it shrunk. And it was so depressing, and it really felt personal and violating, and that was really hard for me. And 2 rings that were very precious to me that a best friend gave me was a ruby, and the other one that I wore on my finger as a Christian, that was like something between me and God, you know, that was so special for me. It was taken. And I've been praying, please Lord, let me find it in here, and I never did. It was just, you don't want to really, you know, be all emotional about it or tell anyone. You know, you want to be brave, but it really, you know, things kind of got depressing. Everything seems still uprooted, so I haven't rooted back.
Is this the ring that you're missing?
Hmm?
Is this the ring you're missing?
No, it was a ruby ring. Very small, and it had a heart. It was a heart.
Oh,
No, I don't even know if I put them in yours for safekeeping. I would have to look. I know what they look like. And I would really have to look. And praise the Lord if they're there. Because I would hate to think anyone took anything. I mean, they would have taken all the expensive perfume. Gee, Mommy, I feel bad. No, don't feel bad. But we do stink. You don't stink. Okay, so since then I didn't feel the same, and I couldn't get into painting. I couldn't get back in hardly into my reborns. Just something just felt different, and so it wasn't up until lately that I cleaned. It was probably a week ago. Was it a week ago I cleaned out my closet?
Mm-hmm.
Last week I just tore out my closet, and I started realizing, wow, I have clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And started trying things on to make sure they fit, what I want and what I don't want, so what I could make things out of for my babies. And so that's what I did. And you know, I started feeling so much better because I started realizing and feeling rooted, because I did not ground my roots back. So I started grounding my roots back when I did that. And then I did it under there, under my computer. Let's see. Right under there, I started tearing everything out under there and reboxing all that. Redoing that. I know it's kind of dark in here and I should do the light. Oh, well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Catch up with me. Catch up with me. Okay, I really should turn that off. Or else there we go. Sorry. Okay, I should turn off these too. Boing. That's the work. Part of the work I'm doing. And this. Let's just close window. Okay. It's not closing. Oh well. Okay, so I did that, and I just started really cleaning out things. I organized so many things to where it was it was kind of like rooting myself in, so where I can easily assess things. Because, you know, these are like, Annette and I are fitting in here. This is like, you know, our tiny homes. This is her tiny side, this is my tiny side, so we have to like tiny sides it, you know? And it's so that's what we started to do. And so now I'm going to be doing like this side. I've got to do the baby side, I got to do my art area, and so I'm kind of like coming alive again. The thing is when I did my closet, and I did this side all at once, and then I did the air conditioner, and I really laid into that air conditioner because I got my Q-tips, and I mean, I just went really, I'm so particular into there to get that dust and everything out. And oh, you feeling bad? You don't have to feel bad, but you don't stink. I know you want to be freshened up in clothes and stuff. I'm gonna have to do baby change. These poor kids. I do love on them every time I pass them, believe me. And it's not on camera. I just love them. And then I take turns with them, taking them out. When I go out there for something, I take one with me. Don't I, Nat?
You do.
See, there's my verification. Just not on camera, I haven't been. But, it's just, I'm rooting myself back in, guys. And now I'm starting to feel a lot better. And it took a lot of time. And I'm not, you know, I noticed that also that I wasn't the only one that felt that way. I started looking around me. Annette felt that way, so she started cleaning out her closet and starting to feel a lot better. She's actually got up and out more and started typing and playing the piano a little bit and going and watching TV outside with the others. So she's actually done that, and she has not done that also since she's been back. We've been mopey. That's about it. We've been moping around here and we you know, we didn't know where to go with, you know, with ourselves. It's just sort of, then when I started thinking about it, I told her, I said, I think we don't feel rooted here. You know, we haven't rooted back in. And then I noticed that some of the people here that went with us, not the new people, we do have new people. Some of them died that were with us. And, but the ones that went with us, I also know that they feel also a little distant, and it's taken them time. So I can't mention any names, but I do remember that some used to do crocheting and do other stuff. So now I noticed that one started to ask about that again, so hopefully I can encourage her and help her. But it wasn't an easy thing, and now we all are coming around. But one thing I gotta say about the facility that's really so terrific is when we did come back, I tell you what, they went out of their blessed way. I'm not kidding, out of their blessed way, and created some wonderful stuff for us. We had tea parties, I mean, with cakes and teas, with hats. Oh, it was so wonderful. They spoiled us, they really do. And then they go out, and just lately, I mean, they really should have probably saved this for Christmas, but they got us some, like those toss games, you know, with the boards that are kind of shaped like this, and they have a hole in it, and you have to toss the bean bags in it. And then they got us one of those air hockey things, tables. And I'm like, wow, this is so cool. And I'm like, wow, they should have waited for Christmas and all of us go out by the tree in the middle of the room and see this, and we would have just been flabbergasted, you know? And it would have just been so awesome. But we really do have some awesome staff here. We wouldn't trade them for the world. It was just hard rooting ourselves back into our rooms and stuff. But I love my room. And I think organizing it and knowing who I was again and knowing who I am into what I was doing, it really helped when I'm cleaning it out. And I think that's also how I was. See, I used to be uprooted a lot in foster care, so it really left me stale in every home, you know. And then you had to, like, root yourself in, and it was really hard. So when I was out again, you had to come back in again, you know. So this was really okay. I think it was okay. Now, no, when I was adult, don't mistake me. When I chose to move, I did it very orderly. But that wasn't an orderly thing, so that was hard. That was a disorderly, wow, we need to evacuate. And
they told us over and over and over.
if I was ever out on my own again, I think what I would probably do if I ever had to evacuate again or something like that, I think I would have a bag prepared with water in it, you know, some essentials, and something like that, you know. If I drove, it would be in my trunk, you know. If I didn't, it would be in my nearby closet. So I would just sort of be prepared. I like being prepared than non-prepared. Because realistically, probably the baby should have stayed, but I don't think I could just be without them that long because they're so stinking cute and they do bring me comfort. So I'd probably just take just a few, you know. Yes, it'd be you. So, and Cynthia, I cannot bear not with, you know, Cynthia, probably Gretel too. So, you know, you have your real, and Tommy. Okay, I'd probably bring them all. I just can't stand it. But
I thought for a minute that
they're my babies. What can you do? It's like leaving your children behind and then you think they're starving.
I knew that would change. It changed before I thought about it.
See? And you get to go with me everywhere around here. And then you wanted to tell the world. He did a video a while ago on here. I ought to upload it with this. But he did a video while I was out telling everybody pretty much help. We babies are okay, but we need you to tell our mamad yes, I'm telling on you.
Talk about movie logic versus logic. You know, is that logical? And you go, no, it's not really logical, but it's movie logic. And that has to do more with the emotion and experience of being alive. It gets into subconscious connection.
Hi, look here, I get my mama's food. My mama, I'll go in the dining room
Can't
with
go.
me.
See? You got a hold of my video. Telling everybody. Telling everybody. All kinds of things. Even telling it on his Aunt Net that she doesn't stand still. You was a little stinker. But I love this stinker. So you guys, that's about it. That's the little update for now. So I'm getting it. It's just getting it a little bit slower. I know I was telling my bestie Caroline that, she says, oh, you need to do a video. I said, I know. I said, I think I'm going to do it today. I think I'm going to do it today. I even have their clothes out, guys. No kidding. Can you see their clothes right there? I have who I'm going to dress. And that's as far as I got. And then I got so busy, I did not have time. So I'm like, okay guys, pretend like you're fake babies today. Because mommy doesn't have time. So, oh God. I know you guys are going to like blast me. What do you mean you don't have time for your babies? You're going to call the reborn social worker on me. Oh, and look at their little heinies. Oh, and you know what I love about this one? Is he can sleep with his legs underneath him and his hands down there, and it's so cute. And you could just pat his little butt. Because I lay him on my bed as I'm working because he wants some attention, so. So that's the way it is. Okay. I love you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been on lately, but bear with me. I'm trying to get myself back rooted, and I'm doing some, what do you call it, fall cleaning, preparing, or nesting, or whatever. Okay. Love you guys, and have an awesome, awesome day.